elongate this message.
Warning. Stand by for countdown. Prepare audience for maximum impact. Full immersion begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Navoka, muziki na popa, maisha ni ya ghetto, msaliti ni petro, sharia muna kwao, wazimu pia na hao, furaha sio mfano, ukabila ndio kwao, hardcore shafika, ukweli na hakika, kadiri na shika, furaha kwa lahiki, ndio kwa mashabiki, maji kuziki, beef na fiki, hit na dhiki, muda muna wiki, mimi na hip ziki, split ni mukiki, kutafuta ziki, kwa makini mfulisi, samchima la sili, feel me.
Don't you know we're talking about a revolution song? Don't you know talking about a revolution song? Don't you know we're talking about a revolution song? Don't you know talking about a
Before I get into our subject, I would like to address the questioning or the status of my mental instability. There are persons who are new to the game and they run around YouTube and Facebook or wherever they think that I may appear, trying to warn the people not to listen to Angelsnupnup7 because he is insane. Well, I would like to just take a few minutes to address this issue probably for the last time. As many of you know that have followed this ministry was started in late 2007, early 2008. And when I first came to YouTube, of which was the first format or social media place, however y'all want to word that, it's the first place where I decided I wanted to express myself. And the very first thing that I ever said on social media was that I was unjustly labeled a criminal and insane. And I wanted to speak to the World Wide Web, tell them of this injustice, this evil that was done to me for over 10 years. I wanted to tell the world about how fake psychiatry is. That was the very first thing that I done when I came to social media. But then, after speaking on that issue for a second, then I began to turn towards that which I love, and that is speaking for our people who are the descendants of slaves born in America, having dark skin, the injustice and the continued harassment and oppression of our people being or living in this nation called the United Snakes of America for the last over 300 years. I want to speak on that issue. And as long as some believed I was pro-black, I never said that I was pro-black. I never said I was black conscious or a black Muslim or a black this or a black that. I simply was speaking in behalf of a people who needed a voice to speak for us because we are of the voiceless. I never said because I'm saying this because we're black. But I was it was assumed that I was, and it is still assumed, that I'm one of these pro-black, black conscious, Afrocentric type persons, and that I have grown out of and have never been since the creation of this ministry. But as long as I spoke in that type of manner, I was embraced. However, when you begin to question black conscience, when you begin to question Afrocentricity, I guess that's a word, when you begin to question black supremacy and all this black this and this black that, and you question these black conscious teachings in a manner, and you bring to them questions, examination that they cannot refute, then when you said that you were unjustly accused of being a criminal and you were falsely accused of being criminally insane, then these same people who would support you because you spoke in behalf of people who have been oppressed, which are called black or Negro or African American, then they say, I see why you crazy. I see why you crazy. Because you don't agree with these numerous pro-black, black conscious, Africanized, Hebrew Israelite teachings. It's so many of them. It's just countless. When you don't agree with that, and when they learn that you were in a mental institution for 10 years, then they say, I see why you crazy. Now, these are the same people who believe a spaceship is in the sky waiting to come down and save black people. These are the same people who believe that a man can walk on water and snakes talk and burning bushes talk. These are the same people who they say they can come up out of their body and fly around the room and go back into their body, and all kinds of other stuff that these people believe. They are so filled with African spirituality, with all these different claims. But I am the one who is insane. I have never seen one of these people outside of their body flying around a room. I have yet to see a spaceship come down and do anything for black people. All this stuff that y'all believe in, I'm the one that's saying. So here these same people, they call the white man the devil. They call the white man or the Caucasian pink races, they call them the greatest deceivers and tricksters, devils, Satan, Lucifer, and all this other stuff. But yet and still, when a black man or anybody who disagree with them, if the races, the same races, the pink races that they say are liars, but if they label me criminally insane, the liar, then it's true. All of a sudden, the greatest liar, the greatest deceiver, the greatest trickster, all of a sudden, what they say when it comes to me, because you disagree with what I say, now all of a sudden, everything, the deceiver, Satan, the devil, Lucifer, everything the racists say, suddenly it becomes true in my case. That is so hypocritical and fake and woo. Now, the good thing about this, they say every bad dark cloud has a silver lining. And of course, when you are labeled criminally insane, how dark can your cloud get? But there is a silver lining to this. Excuse me. The silver lining in this situation is that, yes, I have been labeled insane. True. At the same time, now I want you to listen to this. At the same time, I have been studied by my enemy, not by my friend. These people are my enemy. I have been studied by my enemy for 10 years. Now, if you really want to be truthful, and some of y'all talk about you stand for the truth instead of a smear campaign, then look at the truth and seek the truth, all of it, not just what you believe helps your smear campaign, which, as you will see, does not help you, because I have done nothing, I have said nothing that no one in their right state of mind could see that could be called insane. I have a right to disagree with anyone, anybody that's out there. You have a right to disagree with me. Everybody that disagrees with me, I don't go around talking about you insane, you crazy. I don't say that. You have the right to your opinion. But I step it up one level, because I'm not bringing an opinion. I'm bringing us reality, and I'm bringing us facts, as factual as you can get. And that's the difference between you and I. Excuse me. But now, again, back to the silver lining. Now, what makes this beneficial to me? Unlike you, I have been studied by my enemies for 10 years. Now, if you got the report, and I will be happy to send you a copy of the report for $60. It's a lot of material, and you can see everything they wrote about me. I don't have to lie to you. I'm going to tell you what is written in the reports about me, because I have been studied and examined by my enemies, these psychiatrists, for 10 years. What do they have to say about Angelsnupnup7 in their writings, not my writings? This is what my enemies have to say about me. First of all, they do not report that they view me as a liar. If I was a liar, a deceiver, somebody like that, they will put that in that report. They don't write that about me. They don't show in the report that I spread gossip, or I try to smear somebody's reputation, or slander nobody. They do not report that I am a racist or a racist wannabe, and I talk the same way I do on social media every day. But I had to interact with Caucasian people. The enemy is a Caucasian people, but I always respect them, even though what they were doing to me was unjust and wrong, and they knew they were telling lies about me. But yet and still, I was able to continue to respect them and give them the respect that they don't deserve. I got along with my enemies, even though they were Caucasian or pink people. Now, so they don't report that I have a desire for drugs or alcohol. I respect all the women that was around me. Matter of fact, they were